EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night prime time. And this would definitely
made it a long way, didn't it?
In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out of the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Set, ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Down. Black swap. Ready.
Running left, it's Warren. A hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And his kick here is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way home for the Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, 69 yards. And the Broncos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McKinley. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. McKinley. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he drove,
now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and he knows how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw now, Dart. And this throw will be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Dart going to look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing his Dart. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Alex Highsmith. A milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They'll run here to form a Longhorn with it. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, you got to think the number 1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the set. Hut.
Off the bootleg. McKinley. And a quick throw here that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Down. Ready?
Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. That's Cox. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, 38. Let's go now.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. On to give. It's Warren. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Warren is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Watch out, man. 62.
Back to throw. McKinley. They'll find Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the 1st down.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. McKinley. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking to throw, Dart. He finds Pickens over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing his Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of 1st at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Fighting his way through contact. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Ready.
Another Steelers.
22 needle. Come on. Shot.
First and 10 at the 27.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 60 red. Needle blue. Set.
Operating from the gun. McKinley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Ready, set.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
10 cycles. Ready, go. Ready.
A handoff for Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air, Dart. And it is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To the air again, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Let's go now.
Dart. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run it, Warren. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. 3rd down and 1. On the run, it's Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we also have turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run straight ahead with Harvey. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Moody. He's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. On the handoff, Harvey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun is Dart. This is caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Some pressure was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. George Pickens, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
Set, ready, hunt.
Operating from the gun. McKinley to the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Steelers send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys to try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
To throw, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Handoff, here's Harvey, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
To throw now, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. It's Mooney. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Dart going to look to throw here. It's complete. This is Starks. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. From the gun, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 17 yards out. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Warren. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a run with Warren. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
43 rail, check.
Off the bootleg, McKinley. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, McKinley. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because
a great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The offense on third down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Ready.
On first down, Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
On the ready.
2nd and 5.
Shot. 7 set.
Operating from the gun, McKinley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Warren. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. McKinley. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 6 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Warren. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 131 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Ready, 45, wide. Cut.
2nd and 2. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week,